Is anyone else like me in wanting to arrange their stickers before actually sticking them down? I think I might just be a weirdo.
LinkedIn and Twitter right now.
I have a card to design. I guess it's not really a card, it's technically an envelope. So anytime someone's receiving a big card or something, I like trying to write their name in a fancy way on the outside of the envelope. I feel like it beats kind of just like typing it out or writing it in like cursive. So we're gonna get to this card. I'm gonna try some stuff and maybe make it look nice. To really take advantage of the space, so maybe I will just go real big.
These graffiti envelopes are actually a lot of fun and a nice change of pace because they don't really need to be anything. It's not representational, there's no reference photo. I'm free to essentially do whatever I want, which is kind of freeing and fun and a challenge in its own way. I've moved away from how I used to do fills when I was younger and starting out to just using the letters as an excuse to make cool patterns and interesting marks and essentially trying to see if I can get all that variety to be cohesive.
You're such a dingus.
You got this, I believe in you.
No, you don't. There's a big squiggle there. I don't know what the that is. Here's a thing right there. I don't know what the that is either. Might be an M, might be a dick. And that could be a Q. So there. Are you happy?
Nope, fail. Alright, here it is, on its journey to work. Not awake yet, but chilling at the GO train, waiting for said train.
The card was successfully delivered to the keeper of the card, which will be presented at a later date. I'm glad the day was over. I was having a real rough mental health day. I don't even know why. I just felt real worthless and stuff. So I put on my hype playlist and started the process of shifting my identity into Trick Nico.
Made it.
Finally made it to the gym. The feeling of being worthless has more or less gone away, but not completely, so we're gonna try to do this anyway, and I'm gonna try to land a gainer, and that's gonna be my big accomplishment of the day.
So right off the bat, things were not off to a great start. I noticed that my knee was feeling way more sketchy than it usually does, even more so than when I was here last time. And I've been in this position before mentally where I feel down on myself, my body's not really reacting, and then I kind of just mope for a little bit. But since I've done work with a sports psychologist, I've usually been pretty successful in coaching myself out of these moods or modes.
I just can't bring myself to throw a gainer. I don't know why. The mental block is real.
After a few minutes, I eventually just suck it up and actually go for it. And for me, it was important to realize that I can't just like sit on that fear forever. At some point, I gotta move forward. And just like in art, when you're trusting the process, I gotta trust my muscle memory to lead me to success and to not re-injure myself. And that is gonna be the only way to move forward from this injury and in, I guess, life and all the other things that I want to do. And with essentially breaking that fear seal, I'm free to just continue repping out this trick and realizing that, hey, like, that actually wasn't that bad. And what's gonna come up is the tricking VFX edit that I did for this. I'm super happy with it. Just like in art, it was a whole bunch of sketching and idea generation that led me to that final product. Here's another fun one of Jeff getting his first cork. I kind of missed the official first cork where everyone popped off, but here's the second one. Another fun part of the night was watching how much Phoenix has improved during my time away, so I'm super happy for him. And lastly, the thing I wanted to test was Websters. So I'm doing these knee Websters just so I can let my left leg take the brunt of the force, and then I decided to just go for a regular Webster, and it worked out. So another little bit of confidence I can take with me. This is immediately after I got home, and usually before I started doing more art and stuff, the routine would have been to just start getting like unwound by maybe scrolling through Reddit or listening to some music, not really doing anything productive, just kind of sitting there, maybe getting ready for bed, I don't know. But since I'm still waiting for Kat to get home, I figured this is a great time to whip out the sketchbook and try to bang out a really quick marker sketch of this lady on Reddit. And I'm really happy that I've successfully created a habit of actually drawing more as opposed to saying that I would draw more and then never do.
Sometimes I forget that The Rock used to have hair.
Hey Kat, say vlog.
Vlog. Vlog.
You should like critique this on camera.
Okay. I can see a lot of different tones. It's exceptionally hard to do with the marker.
It's like I have to do it my own way. I can't actually do what I think other people like do. It has to be through my own voice a little bit.
Some of the patterning is working, and then some of it looks like it came and invaded from a different art piece and just decided to show up.
Yes, I know what you're talking about, but I'm like, I also kind of like it because it's bold.
Of course you would like that, but you could also not do that. But look how well it reads from far away though. Like it reads nicely from far away.
I think that's alright.
Which is great.
Lastly is this other portrait, safer work this time, that I have also pulled from Reddit/r/r/drawme. Is that how many slashes there are in that URL? I don't know. I see people press really hard and confidently, and I just can't bring myself to do it.
Oh my god, it just feels wrong. Like this whole thing makes me uncomfortable.
But there's this really dark shadow up here. I don't even really know how I'm supposed to tackle it. If I'm supposed to go dark and then mix it with some purple. There's like some red in here. In keeping with my theme of trying to overcome some fears, I've really been scared to tackle another oil pastel portrait just because it seems like such an unforgiving medium to use. And the fact that it's still kind of in process and there are parts that haven't been filled in, the fear is kicking in that I might end up with a really ugly piece in this sketchbook that I'm trying to make quite presentable. But like early in the video where I had to trust my muscle memory to get me through, in this case I have to trust the process and in the end just be okay that it's not my best work, but at the same time it's like I tried something new, and that is the point, is to challenge myself, try stuff that's like uncomfortable and grow from that.